cartel maintains a drug shipping facility hidden deep in the jungle. Intel has pinpointed a local village harbor upriver as the most likely location. Infiltrate the harbor and shut down their operation.
Roger, Command. Any idea what we should be expecting out there?
Unclear at this time, 5-1. The terrain has hampered our recon efforts, but we do know there will be non-combatants in the area, so check your targets.
Understood, Command.
Sounds like the start of a perfect day.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Heads up back there. We're approaching a clearing that looks large enough for us to set down in. Prepare for landing.
Time to saddle up.
We're over the target.
Intel says there's a river crossing up ahead. We'll proceed there and assess the situation. Those tracks lead toward the harbor, but it's the direct approach and probably well defended. Maybe we can find another way in.
5-1, this is Whiskey 3. We've spotted a fishing boat heading upriver. It looks like 3 potential targets on board armed with AKs. The pilot looks like an unarmed local. We can provide cover fire if needed. Please advise.
Negative, Whiskey 3. We'll handle them from here. You're clear for RTB.
Roger that, 5-1. Good luck down there. Command, Whiskey 3, returning to base.
Okay, guys, here's the game plan. We wait until that boat gets close to the shore. Then we take down the crew and cruise into the harbor. With any luck, they won't recognize us until we get in close. Quiet down. They'll be all over us. Somebody shut him up.
Silencio, amigo.
Drunk, so they ordered me to take him to the harbor.
Can you take us to the harbor?
They're innocent.
That's the plan. Keep it quiet. There are bound to be guard posts and patrols along those banks.
What do we do now?
Damn it! Okay, return fire, but don't hit any civilians!
Rock and roll!
Don't relax, soldier! I see more coming!
Don't let them get away to warn the others! I think we've lost the element of surprise. So far, so good.
Man down! Man down!
Damn it! The pilot is dead. They knew we were coming.
Look out! Machine gun fire! Watch it!
We gotta find cover out here. We'll have to continue on foot. Keep your heads down and keep moving. I'll cover you. Go, go, go! We ain't out of this yet. We need to get into that harbor and take out all the boats along that dock. None of them get out of here in one piece.
Understood.
Keep it together, team!
Okay, coach.
Cover each other. None of those smugglers' ships get out of the harbor. They're expecting us, so count on heavy resistance. Remember, there may be civilians in here somewhere, so make sure you only engage the hostiles. The harbor is cleared. I say again, the harbor is cleared. Requesting pickup.
Whiskey 6 is wheels up and inbound. Stand by.
With pleasure, Command. Ambush!
5-1, this is Whiskey 6. I got a visual on you. Stay clear of the LZ and I'll put it down.
Copy, Whiskey 6. I'm just glad we could find a hole big enough for you.
This is 2-1. Go ahead, Command.
Command to 2-1. Intel confirms that the airstrip is definitely still being used by Palo for drug flights into the U.S.
Copy, Command. They don't know what's heading their way.
3-1 will coordinate with you to seize that airstrip. No aircraft can escape, and all narcotics and weapons in the area must be destroyed. Your first objective is to shut down a small radio transmitter south of the airstrip before they can raise an alarm.
We're coming up fast on that radio transmitter station, 2-1. Orbit the site and eliminate the hostiles.
Sounds good, 3-1. We'll stay on the miniguns.
Once the perimeter's secure, infiltrate the building and disable the radio equipment so they can't warn the smugglers.
Roger that. I'll need to shut this down just in case a patrol returns to wake everyone up. Drop me into that clearing. Everyone hang tight and cover my back. I should be in and out in a hurry. 3-1, I'm dropping into the field to disable that transmitter. Maintain overwatch. This won't take long.
Roger that, 2-1.
We're on the deck. You're clear to go to work, Coach.
Trucks as soon as we exfil.
2-1, we have eyes on our transport. Doesn't look like they're guarded.
Copy that, 3-1. We're right behind you.
that, 2-1. I'll be back to pick up your team later.
All right, 3-1. You take the lead and we'll cover your 6 until you break off and flank the airstrip. I'll radio you once we're in firing position.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck back there.
Mount up, men. I want overlapping fields of fire in all directions. We don't know what we're driving through, so keep your eyes open and your heads down. This is gonna get bumpy.
Heads up! We've got hostiles heading this way. Looks like smugglers with AKs. Taking fire! Taking fire!
Out of the woodwork. Hold it together, team!
2-1, this is 3-1. My team will flank the airstrip from the north. Wait for our signal before you assault from the south.
Copy that, 3-1. They won't know what hit them.
Hold them off while we get behind the airstrip.
Will do, 3-1. I'll let you know when we were in firing position. We're leaving them in the... You can, and I'll radio ahead to 3-1 to start its diversion. Do not engage until I give the order. Understood?
2-1, this is 3-1. We spotted a grenade launcher in that watchtower up ahead.
Copy, 3-1. Thanks for the tip. Try to flank them, but don't break cover. 3-1, we are in firing position with eyes on the airstrip.
Copy, 2-1. We'll make some noise back here to draw the fire this way. Disable that plane before it takes off and eliminate the remaining smugglers.
That's our signal, man. Let's move out. Understood, 3-1. Let's do this.
Sarge, I've got enough crates of coke here to kill the horse, and enough weapons to start your own army.
Destroy it all. No one gets Paolo's delivery today. Outstanding work, men. Let's take care of the rest of these crates and call for a pickup. area's clear. Standing by for exfil.
Roger that, 2-1. We'll swing back for the rest of your team before heading back to base.
2-1 to command. Airfield is secured, drug and weapon shipments destroyed. We are awaiting exfil.
Heck of a job! Now, double time it back to base.
Command, what's your status?
Command, we are proceeding upriver and heading towards the rendezvous point as planned. We are approaching Ixtana with no sign of hostiles in the area. Are we sure this is the correct town?
Affirmative, 5-1. Ixtana contains one of Paulo's drug facilities. It must be well hidden since our overflights failed to spot anything. Be careful. We're close to the source of his operations.
Copy that, Command. We'll keep our eyes open for any activity in the area.
Be advised that there are possible civilians in the town, so check your targets before engaging. We don't want a political incident here. Link up and integrate with fire teams Bravo and Hotel and proceed inland. Once you uncover the entrance to the refinery, radio back for further instructions.
Understood. Everybody watch for patrols along the banks.
All this vegetation is making the OTH radar spotty. Sorry, but I won't be able to give you much of a heads up if hostiles are nearby.
Everybody here? I want 5-man fire teams with overlapping fields of fire. All right, let's move it out.
Picking up fire from that fortification!
This is it. Stack up before we head in. Check your targets and follow my lead.
Sweep left! Is everybody clear?
We're all clear. Area secure.
Nice one! Outstanding work, team!
Five-one to command. We've secured the village and located what appears to be the entrance to an underground tunnel.
That must be it, 5-1. Spotters are noting a lot of hostile activity headed your way. Shut down that facility and keep an eye out for any possible intel on Paulo.
Copy, Command. Will do.
We'll form a security perimeter and hold them off up here. Get a move on!
Command, this place is pretty trashed, but I found some intel about an upcoming meeting between Paolo and his lieutenants.
You better get up here now, Coach. We've got multiple targets coming in from the south. Roger that, 5-1. We've already dispatched a Humvee convoy to extract the team. ETA, 5 minutes.
Copy, Command. 5-1 out.
Convoy lead to 5-1. We're pinned down by heavy fire all along the road north of your position. Looks like we're gonna be here a while.
All elements. Spotters are reporting large formations of hostiles converging on your position. Humvee convoy has been delayed. ETA, 10 minutes.
The convoy has arrived just in time.
Load up your wounded and those hostages and get out of there quick, 5-1. I want your team back here before the guerrillas regroup for another assault.
Affirmative, Command. With pleasure.
Nice day for a joyride, Coach. When is Command gonna give us some idea of why we're up here?
Command sometimes works in mysterious ways. Our intel may be hot or this may be a false alarm. Either way, we're still on the clock.
Don't fall asleep back there. We're coming up on hostile territory.
Copy that. Team, stay sharp.
Command to 5-1! Montana! Montana! Montana!
5-1 Montana, roger that.
We finally got the go for this operation. I can't wait to bring it to power.
Make sure your stuff is strapped down.
Target in sight.
Okay, here's how we play it. The canopy is too thick for a combined operation, so we're on our own. We pop in, grab Paolo, and get the hell out of Dodge before anyone knows what happened. This guy is slippery, so make sure no one gets past us. Got it?
Check!
I've got intel coming in that says there's a meeting planned for Paolo and his lieutenants in a small village up ahead. They're all bound to be heavily armed, so they probably won't come quietly.
There may be civvies down there too, so I want everyone to watch their fire. Anyone with a weapon is a target, but we want to take Paolo alive if possible. Clear to engage enemy. Go, go, go!
Move out! So far, so good.
Too quiet.
Don't get cocky. Paolo's around here somewhere. Something's not right. We should be hitting more resistance.
Hold up while I call command. Command, this is 5-1. We are unable to locate target. How confident are we of his location?
5-1, our intel is fresh. We are very confident. We have confirmed reports that his lieutenants have... 5-1, where are you going? Get back on course and finish the mission.
Copy, command. 5-1 out.
Must be somewhere inside the building.
All right, let's move and be careful of an ambush!
bodyguards all right. Where is Paolo?
Nice of him to throw his lieutenants to the wolves, though. I think that's the last I think that's it. This outpost is clear.
Damn it, this guy.
We'll get another chance yet. Command, this is 5-1. Outpost secured and no sign of Paolo.
Copy that, 5-1. Any idea how he could have escaped?
I don't think he was ever here, Command. I think he got wind of us somehow and stayed home today.
Roger that, 5-1. Search the area for any possible intel.
Copy, Command. We'll see what we can find. All right, everyone fan out and search this place. Maybe we can salvage something from this mission.
Check!
Just what are we looking for? I don't know, but this is supposed to be an important meeting. Maybe something here points back to Paolo.
We're clear!
I've got something here!
Good eyes, Coach.
Let's grab these documents. They may be important. 5-1 to Command. We've retrieved some documents on the scene. Looks like some coordinates. Requesting immediate RTB.
Hold your position, 5-1. We'll get someone to you as soon as possible.
Understood, Command.
Command, Romeo 9. We are moving to the extract point now. RPG!
He's hit! He's hit! Command, this is 5-1. Romeo 9 is hit. I say again, Romeo 9 is hit.
What's going on down there?
Black Hawk down! I say again, Black Hawk down!
6-1, can you read me? Can you read me? This is Romeo 9. I'm hurt bad. Dispatching search and rescue team now.
I hope they can dust off soon.
Stay on him, soldier.
This isn't good. What happened up there, Catfish?
Guerrillas in the clearing. Took an RPG. Busted up.
Can you signal with some smoke?
Yeah, I'm right next to it.
Stay with us, man. We're heading to your position. Move it out double time. Let's get there before they do. There's a site up ahead. Lay down some cover fire and I'll retrieve our man. Down and we'll get you out of here. Can you walk?
I'll damn well run out of here.
Command, 5-1, requesting medevac ASAP. Romeo 9 is badly injured and requires medical attention.
5-1, rescue team is inbound. Escort your team across the river to your east. There is a clearing on the far side of a rope bridge. Medevac can sit down there and recover the team.
Copy that, Command. Regroup on my position.
Copy that. Going in.
How are we gonna get past all of them, Coach?
Command, 5-1, we are pinned down at the crash site.
Copy, 5-1. There is a series of irrigation canals a little bit to your northeast. It should offer you some better cover. Demo that bird before you leave your current position. We don't want the locals to get their hands on it.
Copy, Command, 5-1 out. Okay, everyone, follow my lead. Stay close and keep
Fire
your
in
heads
the
down.
hole!
Falcon, escort the wounded. I'm going on ahead to make a hole for us. Stay behind cover. I'll have to thin out the resistance a bit.
We're not making very good time here.
Hold it! Move up slowly! Command, what is the ETA on that medevac?
Gulf 3 will reach your position in about 3 minutes, 5-1. Head for the clearing on the far side of the river and secure the LZ.
Copy, Command. 5-1 out. Can you land for extraction, Gulf 3?
No can do, 5-1. There's too much RPG fire in the area.
Understood, Gulf 3. We'll try to cool down the LZ for you.
Command to 5-1. Blow that rope bridge before more hostiles try to cross. You can pick off any remaining RPGs from the far side.
Understood, Command. I've got a satchel charge. I need to plant these charges on the center span. Cover me!
Affirmative, as long as the LZ is clear.
Okay, load up the wounded and pack it in, gentlemen. We're getting out of here.
5-1, this is Command. You should be proud of your team, son. You did good work out there today. Now head home and rest up for tomorrow. This is Command. Now that you're airborne, we can give you more details on your mission.
Our operatives have looked over the coordinates in the documents you recovered, and they point to a small island just off the Colombian coast. Looks like you're gonna get a second chance at Paulo. We'll have more intel for you soon.
Outstanding, Command. We are locked and loaded and awaiting further instructions.
5-1, we don't want him rabbiting on us, so we're instructing Golf 3 to drop your team near the shore on the south side of Paulo's private island. You are authorized to go weapons-free. Your first objective is to eliminate any escape options.
Are we sure he's at home this time, Command?
Affirmative, 5-1. Spotters offshore saw him land in his private helicopter less than an hour ago, and they have eyes on his speedboat. He's got a heavily defended villa compound somewhere inland. Paulo cannot leave this island at any cost, 5-1.
As soon as you hit the water, double time at the shore. Regroup on me. Go, go, go!
Rock and roll!
Position.
Is everyone all clear?
Go, go, go! Get into some cover, quick!
Damn it! One of Paulo's little birds got airborne!
Take cover and return fire!
Man, it's amazing what you can buy with dirty money.
5-1, there are guerrillas breaking out small arms from a warehouse on the west shore. Link up with East Bravo and clear out that warehouse.
Roger that, Command. 5-1 to command. We've cleared the warehouse.
Copy that. Bravo team, create a secure perimeter. 5-1, continue on mission. Our offshore spotters have your team in sight. Paulo's boathouse is just ahead of you. Get inside and take out his boat to prevent anyone from making an escape.
Roger that, Command. Paolo's not getting away that easily. There's the boathouse. We need to get in there and take out that boat so no one can get past us. Copy, Command. 5-1 out.
Good work, 5-1. He's cut off on the island, but spotters are picking up movement all over the place. It looks like the bad guys are heading inland to reinforce their defenses. Locate Paulo's private villa and start your assault.
Closing it all down. Command, 5-1. Everyone, follow my lead and cover each other. They know we're coming for Paulo, so they'll be ready. Clear to engage enemy. Go, go, go!
Copy that, 5-1. Good luck.
I think it must be barred. We must have some way of leveling this door.
Command, this is 5-1. Mission accomplished. I say again, mission accomplished. Antonio Paulo has been permanently neutralized.
Roger that, 5-1. Now get yourselves down to the beach. I've ordered our spotters to get in close with the rib to extract your team. There may still be some lingering resistance, so don't let your guard down.
Copy, Command. On our way.
Stay close and check your ammo. No trouble.
I think they're on to us, Coach! Here they come!
Keep moving. If we stop, we'll get hammered. is it! There's our guys down on the boat!
Glad you made it.
Good work, 5-1. You've certainly earned our respect today. Echo 2-7, this is Squad HQ. Is your team in position? Over.
This is Echo 2-7. We're in position and ready to deploy.
Roger, Echo 2-7. The Ruperts have pulled out the stops for this joint operation. The Yanks have arranged a rib to pick you up once you are in the water. Onshore, link up with Delta at the RV point.
Roger HQ. We'll report once contact is established. Echo 2-7 out.
We're over the target.
Thanks for the ride, Yank.
Pleasure working with you boys. Give 'em hell down there.
Ready, lads? Go, go, go! Don't worry, any boats we catch out here won't make it back for tea.
Heads up!
I'm on him! Watch your step, lads. The buggers have mined the area. Right, men. Stay close and get to the RV. The Yanks should be waiting for us there. Enemy patrol. Take him quietly.
must be Delta. We better move it over there, quick.
Just in time. As you can see, we ran into some trouble on the way to the beach.
We're behind schedule. How can we assist?
There's a fortified airfield a little ways ahead of our position. We have 2 chalks of Rangers standing by to make an assault, but they defend it.
What are we up against?
Aside from a full platoon of armed guards, there are 3 Russian-made Zu-23 anti-aircraft batteries. The whole facility is on alert, so it's going to get ugly out there.
How can we level the playing field?
My team will flank the airfield from the west and get around behind them. We'll cut all power to the base so they can't coordinate their defenses, and your team can get in close and take out those guns. You're gonna need satchel charges to do the job.
No problem. My team is fully prepared and ready to take their positions.
Once we blow the generator, we'll try to draw some of their fire away from you. Once the guns are down, we'll regroup and provide cover for the Rangers. Those chalks are already inbound, so we need to get moving.
All right, lads, follow me. Stay together. Placing charges! Stand back, men! Firing charges!
Cutting power now.
Let's hurry this up! They won't stay confused for long!
Shots are on the deck and the LZ is secured.
Outstanding! You did a great job out there, 5-1.
We couldn't have done it without Echo 27 and his team, Command. They really came through for us.
Echo 27, this is HQ. Excellent work, soldier. You and your men have earned that pint today.
Okay, men. Now that this forward base is secure and operational, we can hit them where it really hurts. We're sending you out through the port city in a small convoy of Humvees. From there, make your way to the docks and commandeer a patrol boat. Sergeant, is your convoy ready to roll? Affirmative, sir. Outstanding. Commander, the situation could get tough, so we'd like to reserve your team as additional fire support in the field.
You have the regiment's full cooperation.
5-1, your team will man the 50s on the Humvees. Once you reach the docks, you and your men will board the patrol boat and infiltrate the oil terminal. We need you to secure and protect the facility. When they've dug in, ready to fight.
We're on it, sir.
All right.
Stay on those 50s up there. We don't know what we're rolling into.
Okay, stay sharp. I want everyone on Valley over one. Move to the docks nice and slow. Stay together and watch them feel the fire, team.
I hate these.
Pilot, you will take me and my team to the oil terminal. You're doing the right thing by helping us. We will protect you as long as we can. slow and steady so we can thin out their defenses. Everyone, conserve your ammo and watch your targets. To command. We are encountering heavier resistance than expected. Requesting air support.
Roger that, 5-1. We're sending some help your way.
We're too exposed out here on the water. Pilot, just get us to that dock and then get the hell out of here.
This is Whiskey 6. I got a visual on you. We'll circle your position and suppress some of this resistance.
5-1, there's a convoy of BBLs and transports heading down the road from an outpost northeast of your position. You must prevent them from retaking that oil terminal at all costs.
Roger that, command. They won't get past us.
Taking fire! Need backup!
Coach, that was outstanding.
5-1 to command. We're approaching RV point, encountering heavy fire from inlet positions.
Move up slow, and we'll take them out one at a time.
5-1. This island is secure. Hold your position and we'll send a transport out to get your team back to base.
One to command. We have arrived at the RV. The ribs are all in position.
Load up, 5-1. We don't want to hold up the rest of the assault teams. We'll radio back when you get closer to the rig.
Roger that, command. 5-1 out.
What's your sit rep?
We're coming up on the drilling platform now. Bravo team has made it to the RV without tripping an alarm, and Charlie team is headed west to the other rig.
Excellent, 5-1. Just remember, there are civilian oil workers being held hostage somewhere on board those platforms. Now, all hell is going to break loose once your teams start their entries, so watch your fire.
Roger that. I have eyes on multiple targets. Command, am I clear to engage?
You are authorized to engage targets, 5-1.
Copy, command. 5-1 out. Circle around the rig slowly and I'll pick off some of these hostiles. all I can do from here. Bravo team, stack up at the docking gantry. 5-3, you've got point.
Copy that, Coach.
Coach, look out!
5-3 to command. We've got a man overboard. 5-1 just fell overboard.
5-1, what's your status? 5-1, do you copy? 5-1, are you all right?
I'm okay, Command. I can continue with my mission.
Roger, 5-1. Watch your step out there.
We've got to go topside to secure the helipad.
Let's take him down!
Textbook entry. Stick to me. Check your corners and watch for civilians. Okay, team. Guard this helipad. I'll bring the hostages to this location so you can cover them until the helos arrive.
Problem.
Coach, I've got hostiles assaulting the helipad. Get over here, quick!
I'm on my way. Don't let them get to that helo. I've got a hostage over here. Farciso Bak Nikani.
Get me out of here.
Just stay low and follow me. "5-1 to command. Hostages secure and we are ready to return to base."
Nice work, 5-1. When you are clear of the rig, blow the charges and come on home.
Copy, command. 5-1 out.
Command to 5-1. Spotters are picking up hostile patrol boats converging on your location.
Copy that, command. Keep your eyes open for enemy boats.
Will do, Coach. Maybe you should get on this ship.
5-1. Now that the hostages are secured, plant satchel charges on those missile launchers.
Roger that, Command. I'll wait until I'm airborne before I detonate.
Romeo 9-1 to 5-1, we have eyes on the hostages. We are coming in for an extraction. Keep that helipad secure.
Roger that, Romeo 9-1. We'll keep it clear for you. Romeo 9-1. While I place these charges, set down for a quick extraction.
Copy 5-1, starting our descent to the helipad.
the LZ. Cover our backs while we deploy.
Roger that. We'll secure the area for you. Copy, Call 6. Just buy us some time and then head back to base. Victor 3 out. We're over the target.
Thanks for the ride. We'll see you back at the base.
Command, Victor 3. Returning to base.
Roger that, Victor 3. Clear for RTB.
All right, men. Moving out. Our rally point is to the northeast. Once we get there, I'll radio command for instruction. Keep your eyes open for that convoy while I radio the base. Command, this is 5-1. Do you copy?
5-1. What's your status?
We have reached the rally point and have eyes on the target. Please advise.
Copy that, 5-1. Locate and identify the trucks hauling chemical weapons to the east. Do not engage these vehicles, as their contents are highly dangerous. Do you understand, 5-1?
Affirmative, Command. Do not engage chemical trucks.
The convoy will stop at a station to the east of your position. Eliminate the technicals at the checkpoint, then commandeer the trucks and radio for further instructions.
Copy, Command. 5-1 out. Let's just hope they're surprised to see us. Okay, man, check your targets. Take out those technicals and the PBLs, but don't hit the chemical truck.
Roger that.
All right, let's take them out.
Please don't shoot. Don't shoot me. I'll take you where you need to go. I'll give you truck. I surrender. Just don't shoot.
Command, 5-1. We have control of the chemical trucks and are awaiting further orders.
Outstanding, 5-1. Escort those trucks to the UN outpost to the south and turn them over to the inspectors.
Copy, Command. On our way. You heard the man. Let's move out.
See those villages we
You got it. The rebels will do whatever they can to stop us from reaching that outpost. They're trying to destroy the evidence! We can't let the rebels hit these trucks! Defend them at all costs!
Unidentified vehicle convoy. This is United Nations Observation Post 424. Little Bird told us you have a present for UN Movic. What is your status?
We're headed your way with about a dozen cylinders of nerve gas.
Great work. We'll take it off your hands now. We've been trying to get a hold of this evidence for weeks now.
And we're glad to turn these damn things over to you. I don't think any of us enjoyed the ride.
5-1, this is Command. Your team did good out there today. Now return to base and get some rest. Command, what's your status?
Command, our convoy is inbound to Objective Alpha. Do we have any more intel on the target?
Not much, 5-1. Spotters have reported that rebels are holding up around the wellhead. They're planning charges in case coalition forces get too close. They've already started a few fires to show how serious they are. Get in there quick and retake those wellheads.
Copy, Command. Can you give us a sit rep?
These rebels are desperate, 5-1. They'll blow the rest of those wellheads before they give them up. That's why you're linking up with elements from the 22nd SAS-D squadron already in position. They can help you repel the defenders long enough to get the firefighting specialists in to put out the fires.
Roger that, Command. I'll check in once we link up with the SAS. 5-1 out.
Convoy 4-2 to all units. All units report in. 4-3 standing by.
4-4 standing by.
4-5 standing by. 4-6 standing by. 4-7 standing by. 4-8 standing by.
5-1, you back with us?
Roger that, 4-2. Just like old times.
Copy, 5-1. Good to have you aboard.
I appreciate the ride, 4-2.
All units, we are approaching Objective Alpha. Be prepared for incoming technicals. Spotters have seen a large force mobilizing in this area. They may be looking for us.
Heads up, Coach. They're picking up targets up ahead. Keep on that 50.
Just keep up with the rest of the convoy and avoid as many potholes as you can. I'll worry about any targets.
Pretty smoky down there.
The rebels have opened up the wellhead. Started fires all over this oil pit. Contact! 3 o'clock! Snipers on the junction! Left side!
Man, they're just waiting for us.
Roger, convoy lead. Team 1 is moving out. 5-1 to command. We have arrived at Objective Alpha. No sign of the SAS. Awaiting further instruction.
Hold your position while we verify, 5-1. SAS is reporting in just north of your position. They hitched a ride with a small ranger convoy and are awaiting your arrival. Now get a move on out there, boys. Spotters are picking up masses of troops and vehicles headed in your direction.
Copy that. T, stay sharp and follow me. That's our rendezvous point up ahead. We'll link up and provide support for the SAS.
Glad you bloods could make it. We can use the help.
Sorry, we got delayed on the way in. What's the situation?
The rebels have planted timed charges on several of his wellheads, sir.
Can you disarm them?
Give it a go. Just don't budge. Straight away, boss.
it. He may be off his head, but he's good at sorting that stuff. It's us at no time.
Hold down here, sir.
Those rebels are out to prove a point. They figure that if they can't hold those wellheads and force the coalition to back down, they'll try to take them out at all costs.
Yeah.
That oil is the only thing these people have to bargain with. They don't have the firepower to take on the rest of the world directly, so they try to control the one thing they can hold over us.
Looks like we've got another mess to sort out here, lads. I'm on this one, sir.
We got a man down!
Command, 5-1 has a man down. I say again, man down. Requesting immediate medevac, over.
5-1, medevac has been dispatched and is on its way. Hold your position until we can pick him up. Over.
Command, search and rescue is wheels up and inbound to the casualty location now.
Get this man onto the medevac now!
2-1, proceed on mission. We'll take care of the wounded. Command, we are moving to extract the wounded now.
5-1, what's your sit rep?
The wounded are being evac'd out now, Command. We're securing the area.
Copy that, 5-1. We have a new directive for your team. We have a crew of firefighting specialists en route to your position. Your team is to escort these men to the wellhead controls. Provide cover long enough for them to cut off the fuel supply to those fires. Understood, 5-1?
Understood, Command. That should buy us some time, Golf 3. Are you able to set down now?
Affirmative, as long as the LZ is clear.
It is for now. Get that thing on the deck before we have more company. You heard the man. Lay down some fire and keep an eye out for more of those suicide troops. These guys have a job to do. Outstanding, soldier. Keep your head down and we'll call for an extraction. Command, this is 5-1. Mission accomplished. The fires are out and the location is secure. Requesting immediate evac.
Job well done, 5-1. Convoy 4-2 is approaching your position. Rendezvous with convoy, extract the rest of the SAS, and return to base. Territory. Exercise extreme caution. The rebels have fortified a medieval stronghold town. The enemy is dug in good and will fight to the last man.
Roger that, Command. Any chance we can get some air support?
Negative, 5-1. The rebels have the area covered by 3 Soviet Zu-23 anti-aircraft guns. That's all that 6-1 was able to report before his capture by General Cal. Attempt to locate and retrieve 6-1 if he is still alive and eliminate General Cal.
Copy, Command. Are we sure that General Cal was at this location?
Affirmative, 5-1. This is their last stand. They've got nowhere else to hide. Your first objective is to demo those guns so we can provide support for your team.
Copy that, Command. We're going to need it. 5-1 out. Bounding overwatch and overlapping fire at all times. Safe to move up. Stick together. We don't want to get lost in these slums.
Check your corners!
going to find a way onto the rooftop to spot those AAA.
Careful up there, Coach.
Everything okay up there, Coach? One down, 2 more to go. I think I spotted another one on the rooftop about 120 meters northeast of here.
You need to take out that AAA before we move on, Coach.
Oh, man. You look at that.
Into that fortress?
Stay here, and I'll scout out the courtyard up ahead. Okay, move it up. Everyone, reload and stock up while I check out this rooftop. Spot the last AA gun, Coach! RPG, Coach! I'm moving up for a better shot.
Where in the hell did they get a minigun? Damn, that old courtyard is swarming with RPGs!
We got a group discount.
Side!
6-1, are you okay?
They worked me over pretty bad. Need some help out of here.
5-1 to command. I've located 6-1. He's injured, and we need an immediate medevac.
Good work, 5-1. We're dispatching Caesar now. As soon as you demo that last AAA, they can get close enough to attempt to extract the wounded.
Roger that, command. Team, cover 6-1 and hold this position until Caesar arrives.
Dispatching search and rescue team now.
Command, search and rescue inbound to Kazivac LZ.
Weapons cache, Coach.
Breakout ammo for everyone. I'm going upstairs to take out the last AAA on the roof. 5-1 to command. Air defenses have been neutralized. I say again, air defenses have been neutralized. We could really use that Caesar now, command.
Roger that, 5-1. They're on their way with some air support. Proceed on mission into the stronghold.
Copy, command. 5-1 out.
Caesar 251, hold your fire. We're over your position. We'll set down in the courtyard in front of your building.
Don't worry about Command 5-1. We'll stay here and Caesar can extract. Proceed on mission.
That's right. Come dawn, he'll be as light as rain.
Romeo 08 to 5-1. We have you in sight. We'll lay down some fire for you. Juliet 2-8, starting our attack run now.
Foxtrot 6-9, coming in hot, weapon 3.
All right, then. While those birds are running interference for us, I'll scout ahead. I need some cover out here!
There's RPGs all over the street level.
Take cover! I'll try to draw them out into the open. right, stack up, team. We're going in. Everyone clear!
We're ready, Coach!
Cover me! I'm going up after the general!
Good luck, Coach.
Hazır şo! Dönenmiyon! Yabala Amerika'yı!
Command, this is 5-1. Mission accomplished. I say again, mission accomplished.
5-1. With General Cobb dead, the rest of the resistance should crumble. This fight is over. Your team did an outstanding job out there today, 5-1.
Just doing our job, Command. But I don't want to have to go through that again anytime soon.
In the years that followed the mission in Mogadishu, little effort was made to understand it. Sensational news stories pushed public opinion to call it a failure, but they were wrong. We took casualties on October 3rd and 4th, but we still completed the mission to capture Adid's lieutenants. Despite the odds, we fought well and kept our losses low, a testament to our training and bravery. When politics took over, we were pulled from Somalia. Most of us wanted to stay and capture a man who used guns and starvation to hold power, but the decision had been made. Today, Somalia is still trying to unify, and control of Mogadishu is contested by warring clans.